Hey, I'm back with another one. What is up? It's tomorrow, so I'm having a pretty better day. So I gotta, if that is facing this direction, then if I want to go, I go that way. Hold on, let me set my timer again. So I've had this realization lately, and I want to talk about loneliness a little bit more. And I think I have a decent insight as well about how I can apply that loneliness. Let me just make sure I'm facing the. Yeah, this is the right way to go. Wait, no. I go this way. I got rearranged. Well, the the sad truth a lot of people have about loneliness, and I think I have about loneliness, is that like I've dealt with loneliness a lot. I'm still trying to my best. I think it's because when you're alone, you're left with just your thoughts, and your thoughts can be negative, and that's part of it. But the real part is that, like, there's like a human, like, desire to be seen, I guess. And like, if you don't want to be like, if you like, some people want to be like invisible, but they still want like their like they want to have a way to express their thoughts and their desires, and you know like, it's kind of the idea that, like, that the tree, right? If no one's around to hear it fall, did it really fall or something like that? And like, obviously it did, but there's no definitive proof, and it doesn't affect anyone's life. And I think a lot of people are worried about being like that tree, where no matter, like, it gives, like, other people give your life meaning. And being alone means your life's, you can still have, like, your life obviously still has an intrinsic value and a meaning, but it's harder to express it outwardly. And it takes like a huge amount of mental fortitude to still like rationalize it. I'm doing this big thing where I use a lot of big buzzwords because I think it makes me sound smarter, but I don't know. I hope I'm getting my idea across. And ooh, this is bad lag. If you're like alone, sometimes the aloneness is nice. Like, I've been pretty alone all day, and it wasn't bad. It was like, I didn't mind it. And but like, I know I'm gonna see my friends later, and I still feel like I'm okay, but like, extended loneliness. And it's like it's also about losing the people that you care about. Obviously, no one wants to lose anything they care about. And like, it's a part of life, it's gonna happen. But with people, it hurts a lot more. Like, you're so, you're so attached, and you love these people. And, you can't imagine a world without them. Like, I used to be really like, afraid because wasn't sure how I'd react if like my mom died or something, right? And, she's still with us, thank goodness. Or like, I know realistically my dad is pretty bad health. I He's not gonna probably live to see when I have kids, and you know that's a scary thought. But I kind of just gotta cope with it. It's a big crater. Holy cow, it's cool. And yeah, and I used to think I was like and, or like I still kind of think it, but I used to think I was like a evil monster because I couldn't imagine a world without my mom. Like I couldn't like imagine like being really sad, but it's just because like she's been such a she is such a big part of my life. I just can't like my brain can't rationalize what it would be like to not be with her. So it's just it's crazy that loss and loneliness can hurt as bad as it does. But you get used to it and you cope. And some people cope really unhealthily. I think I think it's really good if you don't, if you can get better at like being okay with being alone. Like I've been trying to work on being okay with being alone for a ridiculously long time. Like it's been like, or not ridiculous, but like I remember what feels like ages ago, but it was maybe like a year and a half. I just I couldn't think of anything else besides like if I could have a superpower, like obviously I'd want like some cool like Luffy's gum gum fruit or something, but like a power that I genuinely envied was not worrying about being alone. I don't know. I think I think the trick is you gotta be it's good to be alone, but it's not good to be lonely. So you gotta work on being okay with being lonely. Like you should learn to cope with being lonely, and you should learn to enjoy being alone. And I can enjoy being alone now. I'm still really extroverted, but like I can I can enjoy like, you know, being by myself for a day or for a week and just like living my life, maybe having like an interaction with like my server at like a restaurant or something, but that's like my only real interaction. And like social media, Instagram, I, s- I have like a limiting app and like that type of stuff because it's so terrible. Instagram, like, it mind fucks you into thinking that you always have to be with, or, you always have to be connected to people in some way. And it's like, it hurt me for so long thinking, like, oh my gosh, you know, I'm not as attractive as these guys. I need to work out more. I need to, like, I'm so behind in life. I'm 17. There's definitely like if anybody's watching this, there's probably gonna be some people that are older and like, yeah, this guy's stupid. You should not be worrying about the who you're gonna love at 17. Hell, even like like now that I've like realized this, I'm not gonna worry about my relationships or like my significant other relationship to like mid to late 20s. Like I have like a decade to enjoy my life and travel and be happy. And you know, I don't have like okay, I have a worry that I'm gonna, that I'm gonna end up lonely, not alone. But, you know, I can't do anything about that now. I could focus on getting like a significant other now, but I'm not mature, I'm not healthy, and I'm not ready. And I'd always feel bad about it. Whoa, that's a big rabbit. Aw, I like the updated rabbits. They're really cute. Yeah, the server progress is going really good. I'm really happy about it. And if Kyrie ever watches these videos, my friend Kyrie Her, she's like she's the cousin of one of my really close friends. Or close friends multiple because they're twins. And she's helped me like a lot because you know I needed like a friend. I don't know if this makes sense, but sometimes you gotta have a friend that you're not super close with, and if they're good, you can be more open with them than like your really close friends. Like Kyrie, she lives in like Wisconsin or something really far. So it's never even been like a thought in my mind like her like if she judges me or dislikes me, I don't have to worry about that as much because she's not as close and like like she still matters to me a bunch, but she doesn't matter to me as much as like Caleb or like my mom. So yeah, I think I think what you got to do is you gotta have like a friend like that lets you be open. Kyrie helped me through like a bunch of really sad, like a pretty low point in my life, and I like I swung the pendulum a bit far where I was like, no, I'll never date again. I'll be a monk. I'll live alone, you know. And like those seem like good ideas, but and like they can be for some people, but that's not me. Like I said, I'm a very extroverted person. So, I don't know, I had to cope with like you know, not everyone's gonna like me, and you know, even some people that I want to be friends with won't like me, and that's okay, and I don't gotta worry about that. But no, you should never like subject yourself to like putting like being lonely or feeling bad about yourself because you're not accepted by others. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. There's like in some situations you should you should try to fit in. Like a perfect world, everyone can be themselves, but you can't like in the world we are now, you can't be yourself all the time, if that makes sense. Like it again sounds terrible, but I don't know. I think it's sadly pretty true. So you just gotta be happy with. Oh, this is a cool mountain spot. I'm working on all the maps right now. But yeah, you gotta be happy with yourself and just understand that like sometimes you should sometimes you should fit in, but like don't change yourself too much to fit in. No, like I've been trying to say, or I said in a previous video, I think no person should ever change themselves or try to change another. You should try to grow. And like a perfect relationship, I'd grow with someone I love. And like, that'd be dope. Mm, Actually, I'm gonna do a little bit of a thing here. Boom. Boom. Take that world building. Oh yeah, I've been writing. Oh yeah, I forgot to. Did I? I think I broke the ender chest. I've been working on like world building for my place and stuff. I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, I can show like I I'll show it a little bit more when I get back, but I can show it as I'm flying back. So I made these 3 little books. So you got like Rumors of Oasis, which basically it just talks about this cool spot I made. So you can't see it because I'm in single player, but underneath your name tag, it shows how many deaths you've had. So I made a spot where if you go to this like oasis, like lush cave, like it lets you reset your death counter, so it doesn't show up anymore, or like it'll show up after that, but like only if you die after that point. Like it'll full like reset it. And like races history, this was a long one. I made like a little lore book explaining how there's different races, and then kind of like what each race has like buffs and nerfs for. And like I've put it inside the race, the I don't know what to call it, race shrine. I I don't know. It's an odd structure, but yeah, I'm gonna paste those around villages and shit, so people have ample opportunity to change their races if they want to. Which I like. Whoa, that's a really tall mushroom. That's cool. Yeah. I I don't know. It's loneliness is and like it's a hard thing to tackle, but you know, if you can come out the other side beating it, oh, it's like I'm still like I think battling loneliness, but like the people I know that like don't worry about it, I they're so awesome people and they're so happy. And I'm so proud of them that they don't have that like worry over their heads. Here we go. So yeah, this is the race shrine I made. There's only like 3 minutes left in the video, so I'm just gonna like I've talked plenty about how I feel right now and my thoughts on loneliness and how it can help other people. So I just kind of want to show like the cool stuff I have since last time. So the race shrine I finished. So like this is the same book that I showed. And then, if you press each of these buttons, so I'm an elf right now. This is dwarf. And this is tall man. Which they all have different perks. I personally like elf the best, at least if I'm in survival. Because, like, look how fast you can crouch around. Like, it's almost the same. And also, like, you're just faster in general walking around. Like, it's minor, but, like, it's very convenient. But yeah, I'm also gonna, I think, add a secret race, too. As just, like, a cool thing. So, this is the new map. Diagnose. Boom. Wait a minute. That doesn't look right. Hold on. Hold on, I'm confused. Did I just like misplace it first time? Okay, that's starting to look right. It just looked odd in my mind at first. Yeah. Let me just dupe the map a couple times so I don't. There we go. So yeah, I'm gonna work on some custom items. I'm gonna leave the server tag down below. I already showed the Mad Mage book, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Archibald's tall instead of tail because, I ran out of space. But, yeah. So now, look at that, baby. Woo. We're gonna fill out this 3x3 and then start adding shit around the world. I'm really excited. Yeah. That's about it for this video. Um, yeah. Yesterday I was pretty down in the dumps, but I don't know. As long as I want to, I'm gonna keep recording these videos and just try to be happy with myself, you know? And I really hope, I hope other people can as well. And if, like, even if, like, one person sees these videos, then it'll feel great because I'll feel like, you know, I'm acknowledged and like, oh, there it is. My inner feelings are, you know, at least like noticed, and then maybe someone can have good takeaways from these thoughts because I don't know, I don't get a good chance to talk about stuff like this, and I don't know, it just makes me happy, and I think it's gonna help my psyche to talk to other people too. Yeah, that's about it. Peace out, bro. No, 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 no. Sorry, I really like Dan TDM.